puppies, rings, well nud, they're all the same.
It's all the same. Hey y'all, welcome back to Cajun Country Livin'. We hope that everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know we did with our family, and it was nice to have just really a day off. But we are ready to get back out here and get after it to get this porch done.
So as y'all seen in the last video, we got all the trusses put up, and now we have to take the temporary supports out for the beams and put in the bulletproof permanent supports that we're going to be installing.
We could buy some, but why not repurpose some?
My dad has been saving pipe and metal for years, so it's like a little metal outlet back there. So we're gonna go see if we can find something to use rather than going and buying steel.
And if we were to go buy it, I think you'd thump both of us on the head for saying, why didn't you use that stuff that's right back there?
That's right, that's what I have it for. So anyway, we're gonna go see what we can find. Y'all come along with us. Oh, hey.
I can't help but notice that there's a new button on the buggy.
Hey, they put these slots for accessories, okay? So we have to have accessories. Just in case you're ever in one of those high traffic situations where you need to merge over in another lane and somebody cuts you off.
You ain't gonna lose us. Today's video is brought to you by Govee. We feel that one of the most important factors in our home is our air quality. With living in our home in an incomplete state, we are constantly introducing construction materials, smells, and dust inside of our home. This causes our air quality to be poor and full of pollutants. Our solution to this problem is the Govee Smart Air Purifier and the Govee Smart Air Quality Monitor. These products work together to provide the perfect air quality ecosystem within our home. Being able to read the air quality monitor has given us a sense of how important it is to include a purifier in our home. Setting up your system for your ideal air quality values is simple using the Govee app. Connect via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. You can adjust the purification settings, timers, schedules, fan speed, sleep mode, night light brightness, and display lock. You can also pair your purifier with Alexa and Google Assistant. With a 360 degrees air intake, the air purifier has a clean air delivery rate of 120 CFM. The air of an entire 452 square foot room can be changed every 30 minutes and can purify a 258 square foot space 5 times in an hour. Sleep mode dims all the on-device icons to lower brightness and purify in an ultra-low sound setting of 24 dB. The special on-off nightlight and on-off timers can still be adjusted during sleep mode. When Govee Air Monitor detects poor air quality, it will turn red and send commands to Govee Air Purifier to start working. Until the air quality monitor turns green and the air is fresh again, the air purifier will stop working automatically at the command of the air quality monitor. As you can see here, when we first turned on the Govee Air Purifier, the value is high, indicating poor air quality. However, in a short amount of time, the values begin to lower, indicating the quality is rapidly improving. It can also save energy and money because when the value reaches a setting, it will stop the operation automatically. We have all heard of smart home products such as doorbells and lights, so why not your ecosystem too? We can set our Govee products to automatically turn on and off when the ecosystem is cleared and set to our standards. Govee not only offers you a way to keep your home pollutant-free, but they have a wide variety of products to choose from that will work hand in hand with each other to give your home a soothing yet modern feel. For people with sensitive respiratory and/or allergies, we highly recommend Govee for you. Poor air quality can be linked to over 10 health ailments, such as headaches, itchy eyes, dry throat, and a runny nose. Being able to monitor your home's air quality, temperature, and humidity using the air quality monitor has never been so helpful for your health. This would be such a great gift for Christmas. For more details on the Govee Smart Home ecosystem, please check the description. Thank you, Govee, for sponsoring this week's video.
It looks like it finally got cold enough up north to push all these robins down here. They're down here by the hundreds. God, they're everywhere. Look at them. It's crazy how they just show up one day. So before we get started working today, we're gonna grab some of these black gum berries. I don't know if you have them where you live, but this time of the year it's the only berry that's around. So we're gonna grab us a bowl full of them to make some jelly. So we're gonna try to catch the ones on the bottom limbs of this tree before the deer has time to eat them all off.
Have you ever had jelly made out of black gum berries?
No, I have never had jelly made out of black gum berries. But there is a first time for everything.
The internet says you can do it, so.
It's gotta be true. But it makes sense though, because mayhaws, they have almost the same taste. They have that little bit of a sour, sweet and sour tart taste.
Are mayhaws just a Louisiana thing, or is it just a southern thing?
You know, I really don't know.
So a mayhaw is a type of tree that grows down here also that has, they almost look like little cherries on them. And they make the sweetest jelly. And I don't know if that's just a Louisiana swamp area kind of thing. So if y'all have mayhaw trees, let us know. I'd love to find out if anywhere else has them. I know way up there in Illinois, in Yankee country, we don't have that.
You know, these berries, I don't know, you can make jelly out of just about anything, but I noticed that over in my brother's rabbit cages, he's got some berries in there about the same size. That one is weird, huh?
Now we got our berry picking done. It kind of got us back in the mode of working after having our day off of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you know, I keep thinking about this jelly thing. You know, it's like, I have never heard of anybody making jelly out of the berry from a black gum tree. And there might be a good reason for this, but we're fixing to find out. You know, but what if we've stumbled upon some kind of scientific medical breakthrough and we end up living to be like 140 years old? Wouldn't that be crazy? Welcome to the Cajun Country Scrapyard. This is where my dad's been bringing scrap iron and things like that for about 50 years. So there's pipe, there's plate, there's square tubing, there's parts and pieces of all kinds of items, all kinds of things for us to use and repurpose.
Okay, so obviously we have a lot of things to pick from. So what exactly are we looking for?
We're gonna do just like we always do when we come back here. We try to use the bare minimum. So in other words, if you need something that is 10 feet long, we try to find the closest thing back here to 10 feet exactly. That way we're not wasting anything, and in the future you might need something that's 20 foot. So if you cut up a 20-foot piece, you might be cutting your nose off to spite your face, so to speak, in the future. We gotta find something like some flat plate, channel iron, something like that to make a base for the bottom and the top. Maybe some structural tubing or some of this pipe to make for the uprights. That way we can weld it out solid and be able to bolt it in to where it's wind resistant, we'll put it that way. We're looking for channel iron, some pipe, some heavy wall pipe that's small enough to fit in that channel iron. We're looking for square tubing with the same diameter pipe will fit on there. We got to make it look good. Even though we're going to totally encapsulate it with siding, I don't know, I just can't help it. It's got to look good.
How about this?
Yeah, that'll work for one. Wonder how long that is.
I don't know. But I found two.
Oh, that one's bent, huh? Well, we might can cut one. We might can cut 1 foot off one side of the bend and 1 foot off the other. I think that'll work fine. They're both the same size.
It's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, we can just grind it down. Grind it down and cut them out. Because they don't need to be but about that long. So we can cut 2 out of this one and 2 out of that one. That should be fine.
What'd you call that?
Channel iron. Channel iron. It's channel iron.
It's channel iron. Iron.
C channel. How about that?
C channel.
Because it's shaped like a C.
So now we got our channel iron. What's next on the list?
Find some pipe. The closest outer diameter pipe that'll fit inside the web of this channel.
Okay, so in other words, it needs to fit right in here.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
I think we can make that work. That's got to be at least schedule 40, so structurally that'll be perfect.
These will definitely fit in the back of the buggy. That pipe? I don't think so.
So we're going to measure back about 18 inches from the end of this beam, and we're going to put a mark, and that's where the center of our permanent post is going to be installed. Now we've got a couple of measurements to make here. So our beam is level like this, and our concrete is on a grade like this to allow the water to run away from the house. So what we have to do is measure the distance between the bottom of the beam at the 18-inch mark straight down to the concrete, and that's going to give us the measurement of what our support post actually has to be. So instead of trying to calculate what the drop is from the house to that exact mark and all that, we're just going to measure it. It's simpler that way.
And why 18 inches, you ask? Well, 1.5 feet sounded good.
That's
So
right.
that's where we decided we're going to put it at.
That's right. 2 foot was too much, 1 foot was too little, but 18 inches sounds perfect. Once again, we don't have a plumb bob. So I got an air fitting for an air compressor, and a ring shank nail. There we go. Let's make our own. It ain't perfectly accurate, but it's close enough.
Now the question is, will the other side also be 8 foot 3 inches?
Most definitely not. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, 1/4 inch higher or low, because of the slab, of course.
So we got both sides measured, and one support post is going to have to be 1/4 of an inch shorter than the other side. The beams across, like we said, are level, so the little bit of that difference, like that 1/4 inch, just comes from that uneven concrete. But hey, at least we're aware of it now, and we don't have a porch that's sitting like this.
Alright, so we can use the chop saw and go ahead and cut the ends of this off square. That way we have something good to start with. We could use the torch and trim this up, but this saw just makes a good clean cut without grinding and all that stuff, so we're going to use it.
So this saw is like meant to cut just metal, correct?
I can't hear you, I have my earplugs in. Yeah, that's what it's for. It's a metal cutting saw with a metal cutting blade.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, Walk up the river by my son. Feet step over splinters of the moon. Golden, I'll follow the golden, golden things. Gold birds,
Cheers.
gold straight, gold birds, gold.
It's really strong. Tart, but super, super sweet at the same time.
Okay. So, in all reality, it turned out being a cross between Robitussin and Dimetapp. This is my opinion of the black gumberry jelly.
Are we still gonna try and feed it to the family tomorrow?
100%. Hey y'all, check out Buffy the Porch Builder. Or just Buffy. Hey Buffy.
Hey.
Just want to take this second to say that this is probably her least favorite job. Dirty jobs.
Dirty jobs.
Well, Buffy got all of her channel iron cleaned up. So we're gonna get all this fit up into place and let her start welding it. And for the record, this is the first time that I've ever fit for her welding. So, I don't know.
So you're to blame?
You know who them crybaby welders are. It'll probably be, the gap's too wide, the gap's too tight.
Well, if it is, it is. You can't help that. This is the first thing, y'all, that Jim ever bought me. Check her out.
What a romantic. You know?
You know what? Some women want rings. Some women want diamonds. Some women want a puppy. Just want a welding hood. Give me a puppy and a ring too, but
Puppies, rings, welding hood, they're all the same.
it's all the same.